Hello and greetings from Oban on the west coast of Scotland. I'm with Michael, GM5AUG, and I drove up here last night, picked Michael up from Glasgow. Took about 12 hours to get here with a little bit of a pit stop at Michael's, and we're both heading off to the Outer Hebrides. We've got a boat later from here in Oban going over to Barra, and we've got a few days on Barra, and we're going to do some a bit of a tour of the Hebrides, the Outer Hebrides, up as far as North Uist. So this will be a series probably of about 3 videos, maybe 4, and this is the beginning of part 1. Some nice scenery on the way up here. I'll show you a few clips, including Loch Lomond.
Bonny banks of Loch Lomond.
Okay, Michael was getting impatient, so he put the whip on the roof of the car on a mag mount. It's actually a hire car, so he's got the MFJ whip, and he's worked a station in France and a station in Italy on 20 metres CW.
This is Kevin trying to work out how to use a G90. We've already had 2 incidents where he forgot to plug the...
Tell him about my hat.
I'll tell them about your hat in a moment. Where he forgot to plug the radio into the power, and then was commenting on how quiet the band was before we realised he'd not plugged the aerial in. So this is going to be a great expedition. But look, Kevin has a GMDX Scottish DX Association hat, and I have the matching one. I don't know if you can see that or not, but we are hat buddies, and we are currently hearing Tasmania.
We're looking at upgrading antennas. The 12 meter cubical pod, the mono band pod that I built, is working very nicely. But
I'm your onboard services manager for today. Flight information at Manners Cafeteria. That's located at the forward end of deck 3. This area is now open.
Okay, we're about 2 hours into the ferry journey. I've had fish and chips. Michael's had mac and cheese, and we're up on the deck taking in the views. Just here to my right, looking north, is Ardnamurchan Point, as in made famous by the shipping forecast, or more specifically the inland water forecast. And the sun's shining. Okay, so we've got about half an hour before we land in Castle Bay on the island of Barra. So it's sort of like looking north over there, we've got a rain shower, and over there it's looking a bit murky in places, but hopefully when we put the tent up it will stay dry. Okay, so here we are at the campsite, Scurrable campsite. I've got an electric hookup, so we've just run the hookup over here just to make sure it's long enough before we pitch the tent. Pitch the tent up just over here, and yeah, there's a little bit of wind coming from this direction, but nothing too bad, and the wind's forecast to drop. We're reliably informed by the campsite owner Angus.
GM5A UG portable.
Very good, Mike. Yes, you're probably within line of sight. With me, I'm at the very southern end of the island of South Uist on an East Hebrides.
Okay, it's gone 9 o'clock, and so it's about 10 past 9 in the evening now. Still light, and Michael's been on 2 meters FM. He's just got a mag mount on the roof of the hire car. We've got the tent up, which is Michael's tent. Hello and welcome to Barra Airport. And we were waiting for a plane to land. Here's the hire car. And the thing that's unusual, or I think unique actually, about this, is that the plane, coming from Glasgow, scheduled flight, I think twice a day, lands and takes off from the beach. Just here. And that little bus shelter over there is the baggage reclaim, believe it or not. They do things differently here. Got a couple of these cheap handhelds. There's Michael. Quansheng handheld, monitoring the tower and the information channel. And yeah, we're going to watch the plane land.
Visibility 40 kilometers, no weather, cloud, scattered at 2,200 feet, view at 2,400 feet, Charlie Bravo, temperature +8, dew point +3, QNH 1007. Right, service 1007, how's it looking?
Okay, we've got movement. Okay, we're back at the airport and we've got a different plane taking off. So after we were here earlier and we saw that plane land, we went back to the campsite, sorted some stuff out, and we're going to activate Orsay Tidal Island, which you can see in the distance. But before we do that, this plane's got to take off and then they'll open the beach again. And we are now at Orsay. High tide's about low tide's about 3:15, so tide's still going out. So we're going to find somewhere to operate from and get back off before the tide starts coming back in. Washington, Mexico, Germany portable. Whiskey, Mike, Golf. Roger?
Roger, got you now. 2 Mike 0, Whiskey, Mike, Golf portable. Roger, roger.
Yourself?
Roger, Golf 5, Golf portable. Thank you very much for getting back to us. 5959, over.
Yeah, QSL 59 to you also. My location, same as your previous caller, November Foxtrot 70, at the very peak of the tidal island of Orsay in the Western Isles. QSL?
Okay, so I've had a couple of contacts on SSB, and Michael has had one contact as well. Michael's on CW at the moment, working our friend Jonathan, G0DVJ, but he's got problems getting his little CW paddle to work with the FT857, so he's using his paddle as a straight key. Yeah, Mike 0 India Charlie Radio. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you're very good, 5 and 9, a strong signal into the outer Hebrides. The name here is Mike. Back to you.
Yeah, absolutely wonderful. Hello, Michael. It's such a pleasure to be able to write you in the log for the first time. Thank you for the 5 and 9. I've got all the details.
Golf Mike 4 Alpha Oscar Sierra. Golf Mike 4 Alpha Oscar Sierra. 2 Mike 0 Whiskey Mike Golf Portable.
2 Mike 0 Whiskey Mike Golf Portable. Golf Mike 4 Oscar Alpha Sierra.
Okay, so we're all done on Orsay. A few contacts in the log on SSB and CW, and also a couple of 2 meter FM contacts. So we've got to make our way around now, back around to the airport over there. Let's go.